It's been a lot has happened in the last 3 years. Since when was this? This was May the 2nd of 2015, right? Was it May the 2nd? Mayweather Pacquiao? My life was in shambles at the time. I'm talking about the low of the low. But nonetheless, when I look at it, I'm blessed to be able to have like all this archived with the help of Real Combat Media, of course, all this archived Mayweather Mayweather versus Pacquiao stuff, like workouts and everything. If you haven't heard, I understand people don't want to believe that it's going to happen. It's just we don't know when. The Showtime president, the guy who's in the know, who would be putting together the pay-per-view, Steven Espinoza, has said to media that it can happen in early 2019, but May is early 2019, right? They may want to avoid the bullshit with trying to get the T-Mobile Arena away from Canelo, even though it's Mayweather. I understand all that, but they may not be worried about that right now. And the fact that Mikey Garcia versus Errol Spence is not happening, it opens up a pay-per-view slot. What other pay-per-view can they put together outside of Wilder versus Fury that you know of that may be in the works, or outside of Wilder Fury, which they're making, Pacquiao versus Broner, or Mayweather versus Pacquiao? Because nobody's going to get a crack at Pacquiao to be able to beat him before Mayweather is able to beat him again, possibly to get that payday, right? I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. 12:07 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, September the 4th, 2018. Whew. Time is flying. So, Mayweather's going to be 42 in February of 2019. Pacquiao's going to be 40 at the end of this year, December. When Mayweather fought McGregor, did anybody really believe that he was going to be retired or he was going to stay retired? A payday had to come along, and I've talked about it as long as it's been alive, is that Mayweather could always come back and still make at least $100 million and fight Manny Pacquiao in a rematch. And I understand what you people are saying is that you're not going to buy it and all that. Listen to me. Yeah, you are. You are. Even if only half of you buy it, they still make out like a fat cat, the fattest of cats, the fat cats. Even if it does 2.2 million pay-per-view buy, it's going to do 2 million. It's going to do 2 million. It's going to do 2 million. You can be mad all you want, because if you're not going to pay for it, somebody close to you, a casual, will. And you're going to be at their goddamn barbecue, and you're going to be like, I can't believe they're fighting again. The first fight was boring. And I can't believe we're going to watch it again. Well, what we going to do, stay in the motherfucking house? Bitch, shut up. Just saying. So we might as well start getting that gravy train. I'm getting my gravy train. I'm getting right on that gravy train. But the thing is, things are so much different now. Things are so much different. Like, to be able to have a second crack at it. That's why I have a new business model, as my colleague and partner would say, or as he said. And I heard it before, but it was like, it made more sense, when he said it to OJ. Not too many cooks in the kitchen, or some shit like that. That's my motto right now. I've been keeping things really close-knit. We beat a huge copyright battle that we were battling for like 3 years straight. 4 years, 20, since 2015. Around this time is when I started, experimenting around with fair use and copywriting and shit. Not like to try to make money, but just this, but now look, finished product. We're here now. All this tech and shit. I know, I'm swimming in this hoodie, right? Weight been going up and down. But we back, man. Listen. Sometimes you got to pay the piper, you know? Everybody's got to reach that low point. And Floyd Mayweather, like, why does... I know you've heard about it. So don't try to shoot the messenger when it's like, why is this dude still having money problems? You know why? It's because with the lifestyle he's living, can you see him not spending at least $20 million a year for the rest of his life? If the rumors are true that he bought an $18 million watch and got clowned by 50 for it, you know what I'm saying? What type of shit, man? What type of shit? Rich people are some motherfuckers, man. 18 million, bro. If it's true. But it sounds like it. Then we've heard about the gambling issues. Truth be told, I don't really give a fuck if I go to the fight or not. Truth be told. But at the same time, I got to do it for you, the people. It's going to be politics and all that shit. And I know people are going to be like, you said that shit before, but guess what? We eating up right now. Look around. Numbers are motherfucking high as shit. Higher than majority of those people in that media workout right there. Majority of the people that be at the fights. What if Floyd get knocked out? I mean, if you really think about it, do you count Conor McGregor? I mean, you know, do you really count Conor McGregor? I mean, if you think about it, his last fight was in September of 2015. By the time he steps into the ring, it'll be what, damn near 4 years since he fought a solid, credible opponent. Father Tom could catch up with that motherfucker. Especially if he tried to come in there and fight like he fought Conor McGregor. And I know he carried McGregor. I understand that. You know, he didn't have to put no work in the gym. All he had to do was just get in shape. He didn't have to train and work on no technique and watch no tapes and nothing like that, even though he say you never do. Fuck out of here. You know how many times boxers say that shit and then they be, you know, like in their crib or something like, put that motherfucking fight on. Let me see what this motherfucker be doing with his feet. I told you his feet be fucked up or some shit. Anyway, y'all might as well get ready now, man. It's coming. You might as well get ready. If I was to take my guess, I would say February. The rumor is right now that Pacquiao has signed a 2-fight deal with Al Haymon. And it's easy to believe that for me now because Amir Khan is out of the running to get the Pacquiao fight. He's pretty much acknowledged that. And if Pacquiao is not going to fight him, then who else is he going to fight in the 147-pound division? He's not going to fight Terrence Crawford. So just, you know, he's over there. He's over there. And eventually we're going to see. Showtime has the budget. You know, even if he loses to Mayweather again, he'll get that payday. And will he really retire? Think about it. Pacquiao is a very, very valuable asset. He brings so. When you got Floyd Mayweather and then you got the number 2. The fuck was that? Sometimes I be having these motherfucking spiders descend down and shit. Got some plumbing work done, so I'm up so late doing these videos. Anyway, I forgot what I was going to say. I'm startled. Man, it's late. Anyway, you don't think that Al Haymon would like love to have the feather in his cap to say, yeah, you know, I had the 2 top selling pay-per-view fighters of all time on, you know, at one point in time. Even if they was old, I had them at one point in time. Come on. I would be licking my chops. I would be sick if the second I heard that Manny Pacquiao was a free agent, I would have been like, get on the horn now. Get him over here. That's just like I remember Dana White talking about how like he had like that Fader fetish. Like it's just, I'd go for it. I'd go for it. If it's true, I think it's true. I'm tired though. I gotta pump out 2 more videos, and we're gonna get it done. 2 more videos, we're gonna get it done. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Whenever we get any more news or updates, obviously, something like this it's gotta build up. So right now, like, they threw the hook out there with the bait, and it's some nice. It's some nice bait. They got to do like a press tour, all that stuff. And remember, the fight is easier to make because there's only one promotional party involved, and that would be, well, Mayweather Promotions, MP Promotions, but it'll be an Al Haymon Mayweather Promotions event. It's not Bob Arum involved anymore or anything like that. It's so much easier to make. Already, I'm starting to salivate for it. Already. Before I wasn't hype. I was like, man, fuck that shit. But now I want redemption. Not for just Emmanuel Dapidrin Pacquiao, but for myself. I'm brand new. I have no more distractions. You can't stop me now. We got our lungs cleaned, baby. Best 3 weeks of sleep I've ever had in my life. It was horrifying, though. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Please subscribe.